It feels so nice to say this, but officially, we are back. What did I say last time? I put a community post saying I'm going to post only bangers. I have posted one banger and not since then. Today I'm making a promise to y'all. We are going to drop bangers from only now and consistent bangers. So make sure you guys subscribe for that content. Recorded a Sabres rebuild and then Pasta goes out and puts one, and I just lost all motivation to edit that video because I know his is unrealistic, but it gets more views. But today we are going to be adding one player to the Buffalo Sabres, one NHL legend who isn't playing right now, and we are going to make them Stanley Cup champions every season. Be adding one of those legends. How we will do that, you guys will find out later, but first thing, we have to see if the Sabres can win the Cup here in 2025, season number 1. Is there a chance we make the playoffs? The Buffalo Sabres might make the playoffs. That would be absolutely ridiculous here in season number 1. Let's see, will the Sabres make it? And they did. Oh my goodness. Tage Thompson, 92 points. Zucker, 67. Tuck, 66. All the boys were buzzing, but basically, how we're going to figure out who to replace is we need to find the biggest seller. Dahlin and Power could definitely be classified as big sellers. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen was also awful, so I think we know who we're replacing. Actually, never mind. The Sabres got us to the playoffs. And until we build a competent team, I don't think it's worthy to replace any of these players. There's one rule I forgot to mention though. When the Sabres make the playoffs, until they're competent obviously, like for this instance, we can add any player on the all-time team. It moves in fifths, so there's probably like, 23 players? We go up 5 for each round, so now we can add anyone from around like 18 to 13 or 15 to 10, I don't know the math. And we lose in the second round to New Jersey, but we made the second round. Oh, shout out to all the boys. The Buffalo Sabres made the playoffs for the first time in like 26,000 years since dinosaurs were alive. But now we have to go add a player. Normally we would have to pick from one of these teams, but since this team made the playoffs, we can pick from the all-time All-Stars. Let's go. We make the playoffs. I don't know why the hell John Lyles is here. John Michael Lyles. I don't know why he's on this team. That is an absolute legend right there. I don't know how he snuck into the all-time team. Let me know if that's just a glitch or is that in every roster? Okay, but anyways, so we're going to start from John Retty. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 30 players up to Wayne Gretzky other than John Michael Lyles, and there is 4 playoff rounds, which means there's 5 different milestones you can achieve. So if we do 30 divided by 5, for those of you who can't do math, that is 6. So we can go up 6 players because we made the playoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is Trottier. Then, since I explained it super complicated, we can go up again because we won a round. We can go up again 6 players. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after Dale Hawerchuk, rest in peace, we can choose Yzerman, Hull, Dion, Coffey, Bork, or Forsberg. And then obviously if we won more rounds, we can move up to like the 94s and stuff. But essentially from Yzerman to Forsberg there, we can choose anybody. It's between Peter Forsberg and Marcel Dion. So Marcel Dion sucks at defense. He's not very physical. Peter Forsberg is a very good all-around player. So the first player we're going to add to the Buffalo Sabres is Peter Forsberg. With Peter Forsberg on this team, I know I was supposed to run coach's lines. I'm going to just move it around real quick. Zach Benson should not be scratched. Jordan Greenway, get the hell off this team. And this is how we're going to run it. Here's how the lines are looking. Here's how the defense is looking. Can Peter Forsberg carry the Sabres to a cup? I don't know how this has happened again, but the Buffalo Sabres have made the playoffs. Forsberg and Tage Thompson ripping it up. Dahlin's doing well. Now that we made the playoffs, we don't have to worry about who's selling on this team. We can choose another all-time all-star, but we don't want to win as many games, so we can probably get Wayne Gretzky. Buffalo is so good in the sim for some reason all of a sudden, but we are taking on the New York Islanders. Can we secure another top player? No, we cannot. We fall in the first round. Keep forgetting to show you guys the playoff stats. Rasmus Dahlin was incredible. Peter Forsberg had 3 goals, so I won't blame him. Tage Thompson, no goals. I might blame you. -4 for these guys. I might blame you. Ukko-Pekka, can't really blame you. We can choose one of these bottom 6 players. We could choose Bryan Trottier to be this perfect second line center, but the Buffalo Sabers tried to get Kesselring as a right shot defenseman. What if we just got Al MacInnis instead? Number 3, here we go. We gotta move Tage up. I think we're gonna just stick with these lines that were on the team last year. I think they worked pretty well. But now on defense, we're gonna have Al MacInnis with Rasmus Dahlin, Bowen Byram and Owen Power, and then Connor Timmins and Kesselring. We probably should split it up, but I feel bad for Bowen Byram, but you know what? Suck it, buddy. Pause. Hey, yo, that was crazy. We're going to need a new goalie soon, but for now, we don't got to worry about that. Let's go win another series. We did not make the playoffs. Somehow adding Al MacInnis did not make the playoffs. Peter Forsberg at 94 points. Tage Thompson at 79. But we have to find the player that sold. Al MacInnis was a plus 20. Who is the biggest seller on this team? Jack Quinn was a minus 10. We could do it by plus minus. I think that's probably the most fair way to do it, but somebody here was a minus 17. Beck Mellenstein did have 11 goals, and like he played 10 minutes versus what did Jack Quinn play? Probably like 15. And I mean, he was a minus 10. I don't really know what's fair. It's not like the goaltenders sold, so it's either Jack Quinn or Beck Mellenstein. Who are we going to replace? I mean, Jack Quinn scored 39 points, though, more than Kulich, who was on this. Oh, I guess Kulich wasn't. How did Kulich only play... What? How did he only play 12 minutes, coach? He was on the second line, right? How did Zach Benson only play 11? How did Beck Mellenstein get the hell off my team? Okay, really, we should be firing Lindy Ruff. I don't know how these 3 guys did not play more minutes. Who the hell was on the power play? Why are they not on the power? Jack Quinn was on the power. What? You know what, Jack Quinn, get off my team. If plus minus is the only fair way to do it. Okay, we're not actually replacing Jack Quinn theoretically. All we're doing is just replacing his spot. So we have to get a third line player to play with Norris and Benson. So who's that going to be? A playmaker and a two-way forward. So we need a sniper, a power forward or something. Okay, so that we have a fair chance of landing on the Ducks. Whatever the third, this is how we're going to decide it. Whatever the third team is, so not Colorado, not Edmonton, whatever this team is, we are going to get a player from, and that team is going to be the Detroit Red Wings. So we obviously can't get Gordie Howe, any of these guys up top. We have to choose from here a third line power forward. I mean, it has to be. It has to be Brendan Shanahan. That's the guy we have to go for, right? I don't see anybody else in these roles. I'm not going to lie. I don't really know all these players, if they're playmakers or snipers, other than their player type. Bob Probert, that's definitely who we're not going for. You guys could say it's like a crazy upgrade. This is not a 90 overall player like Forsberg and MacInnis. He doesn't have red X factors, but Brendan Shanahan, 89 overall. Welcome to the Buffalo Sabres. For some reason, I can't find Yuri Kulich. I don't know where he went. But looks like we're going to have Jack Quinn on the second line. So the rule is if we don't make the playoffs, we have to play that player with who we're replacing. So Brendan Shanahan has to play on the third line. Obviously, he's going to be on the power play and stuff. So hopefully, this is the year. I like how this team looks. We have a lot more depth now with Shanahan on the third line. Can we make it back to the playoffs in season number 4? Okay, we have made the playoffs here. Looks like Tage Thompson led the team in scoring. Peter Forsberg point per game. Brendan Shanahan put up 73 points on the third line. That is an absolute dog right there. On defense, how did Al MacInnis do this time around? Worse than the plus minus, but better. And then in net, our goalies are playing well, so is all it takes. 3 legends to make the Buffalo Sabres Stanley Cup champions. We'll find out here in this season. Round 1 against Washington is a L. We can add one of these players here at the bottom. And I mean, Bryan Trottier is the last 91 overall. So we are going to add Bryan Trottier to the Buffalo Sabres. Alright, Alex Tuch, Forsberg, and Thompson, new first line. Bryan Trottier, can you carry this second line? Shanahan, can you carry this third line? Hopefully they can. I really like how the team is looking. Season 5, can we finally win a cup? Our best season yet, 101 points. I think it's our best season. Peter Forsberg, 98 points. That's also our highest scorer. Thompson, 81. Tuch, Shanahan. Bryan Trottier, you kind of suck. I'm joking, but also I know Brian Trottier, played back in the day. That hairline is diabolical. I can't even talk because that's probably going to be me in 5 years, but that is absolutely cooked. Well, we're going to run out of players soon to add from the bottom pile, and if we run out of players, then we don't get to add a player if we lose in the first round anyways. So hopefully we can finally win a playoff series, and no, we can't. Damn, man, this team has been stuck for so long, and we have to add another one of these bottom players, and it doesn't even matter. Pretty soon we're going to run out of players here, but we can choose between Oates, Makita, and Phil Housley. Think, we can move Trottier up to that first line. You know what, two-way forward, playmaker. I think this team might need a little more defense, so we're going to add Stan Makita to the team, and he's going to be the next legend joining the Sabres. Oates stacking the first line. I don't know if we should trust Lindy Ruff, but we are going to try our best here, and hopefully this team can finally win a playoff series. Yes, we missed the playoffs. Are you kidding me? We actually missed the playoffs. That is the dumbest thing in the world. How did we miss it? Samuelsson and Kesselring, you guys are off the team instantly. Samuelsson, you're a defensive defenseman. You got 14 points. Michael Kesselring, unless Luukkonen did bad, count your days. Alex Lyon actually was the biggest seller, but who cares about the backup? Yeah, Michael Kesselring, you're probably out of here. Okay, time to spin the wheel or do just random teams. One, so that I clicked it twice, I swear. 2 is San Jose, 3 is Winnipeg. Let's go. Okay, here are the lines. You guys know the forward lines, but on defense we picked Teppo Nieminen from the Winnipeg Jets. There's really nobody else who kind of, played that right shot defenseman role, so I don't know how big of an upgrade that's going to be in terms of Chell, but we'll see. Hopefully Season 7 brings us some good stuff. We have made the playoffs again. Stan Makita is our leading scorer, and good news, we don't have to get anybody who sold, otherwise Bowen Byram would be absolutely cut. But now we have to try and win a playoff series for the first time since the first season. Okay, round 1, here we go, Tampa. Come on, please, boys, please. Please, I'm begging you, just please win. No, what are we doing? Oh, I'm about to crash out, I swear to... I'm done, bro. I'm actually gonna shoot myself, bro. No, I'm not gonna do that, don't worry, but, bro, we have to add a good player to this team, and we could add Phil Housley to round out the D-core. Honestly, I think that's the move. Yo, hell nah. I just realized that all the Kulich and Byram and all these guys are probably down in Rochester. Yes, they are. Okay, Byram, McLeod, you guys are coming up. Honestly, Kulich, Benson, you guys are coming up. We're going to drop these trash players. Malenstein, Greenway, Danforth, Jacob Bryson. Get your ass down here, fellas. Right, Trottier, Forsberg, Thompson, Makita down the middle. We finally called up Kulich and Benson. We have so many X factors. Dahlin, Housley, Power, Byram. This team is nasty. And we have had our best season to date. 54 wins. And where can I check these stats? Tage Thompson, only 78 points was our leading scorer. He did have 46 goals this year, which is absolutely perfect. But looks like all the boys played really well here. On defense, everyone was double-digit plus. In net, Ukko-Pekka was nasty. Okay, if we sell in the playoffs, I don't know what to say here. We're going to take this one a bit slow. Maybe we can make some lineup changes. 2 wins, 2-2. Okay, come on, boys. Please, please, please. Yes. All right, close them out. Close them out, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo. Oh, no. We have the defending champs, the Florida Panthers, in round number 2. That's a dub. That's a dub. We needed that 3-0. We needed that 3-0. Okay, 3-1. Come on, Buffalo, please. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo. We've made it, or the farthest we've ever made it. The Columbus Blue Jackets. That's a dub, dub, dub. L. Okay, 3-1. 3-1 against the Blue Jackets. A chance to go to the finals. Buffalo, let's go. 0-0. Second period, it is 1-0. Miles Wood has scored on Pekka Luukkonen. Come on, we have all these great players. Columbus has Mers Leakins in net. Maybe it's Jet Greaves at this point. and Miles Wood is going to make it at 2-0. Damn, bro, how are we going to lose? Yeah, it is over. Miles Wood has beat us in a shutout for Elvis Merzlikins. Hopefully that doesn't happen in Game 6. Buffalo and Columbus. Game 6, Peter Forsberg scores. Stan Mikita has scored to make it 2-1. Zach Werenski has scored for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Sean Monahan has tied this thing at 2. Come on, boys. We have such a good team. There is no way we lose this. Come on, please. Just somebody score. You're heading into overtime. In overtime. Come on, somebody. The game has ended. Who scored? And it is Phil Housley who has scored the overtime winner, the former Buffalo Saber and Winnipeg Jet. And we are headed to the Stanley Cup Finals. All it took was 8 seasons for the Buffalo Sabres to make the finals. We have a chance to win the Stanley Cup here. But who are we playing? It is either Dallas or Vegas. It's the Vegas Golden Knights. Jack Eichel. Who else? Jack-o'-lantern Eichel against Jack-off Eichel. And Michelle Obama Marner against the Buffalo Sabres. And Benson, Byram, Dahlin, Trottier, Forsberg, Alex Tuch, Yuri Kulich, baby. Game 1 has gone to the Buffalo Sabres. Come on, boys. Game 2, 2-0, Forsberg and McInnes. It is 4-3, 4-4. We are headed into overtime, boys. Somebody has scored, and let's go! Tage Thompson! Who else, baby? Tage Thompson has scored 2 goals in this game, and we are up 2-0. Let's go, Tage, baby. Come on. We are in Vegas now. Gary Bettman. I don't know if his dick will work against these all-time players, but looks like it is working here in Game 3. Oh my god, we have tied it up. A third period, and we are headed into another overtime, and we score. Owen Power, first overall pick, showing up in the Stanley Cup Finals, and we are up 3-0. A chance to win the Stanley Cup on home ice, or fuck. I completely messed that up, but it's all good. Let's go, Buffalo. Ryan McLeod has started the scoring off here in Game 4. It is 3-3. Eichel scores. Marner and Hurdle, but Trottier and Tuch. Period. Come on, boys. Somebody's got to put the biscuit in the basket. The captain, Rasmus Dahlin, has scored, baby. Come on, boys. Let's go. We got this. We got this. 4-4. Ivan Barbashev has scored. 5-4. Philip Housley with a huge one. Ayo, pause. That was a ridiculous sentence. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Let's watch this last minute. Goal game here. Vegas versus Buffalo. I think that's... Who is that? That's Philip Ford. No, that's Stan Mikita, maybe? Center? I think that's Mikita. That has to be Stan Mikita. Looks like Tage Thompson's on the second line this year, which is an interesting call. I honestly didn't even notice that. And that one's blocked. 38 seconds to go. Goalie is pulled. Hanifin trying to feed Marner. Mitch Marner in the corner. Marner down at the goal line. Dorofeyev. Pavel Dorofeyev up top for Theodore. Into the middle. Marner, big save. Puck out, empty net. Tage Thompson into the zone. Thompson for Trottier. And we have won a Stanley Cup with the Buffalo Sabres. David Backes misses the net. I don't know how he ended up on this team, but it does not matter. We have won a Stanley Cup with the Buffalo Sabres. What a start. The Buffalo Sabres have won the Stanley Cup. Let's go, fellas. We are back. Baby Zach Benson rocking Jack Eichel's number 9. Who is going to win the Conn Smythe? Stan Mikita has won the Conn Smythe for the Buffalo Sabres. Let's go, baby. And let's go, Stan Mikita. And for the first time and only possible in a video game, looks like Dahlin is going to lift this cup high. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Miss Dahlin holds that trophy high, and we have won the Stanley Cup here with Buffalo. David Backes got on this team I am a little confused because I definitely did not choose that, but shout out David Backus. Now we know it takes 8 seasons, 7 Hall of Famers to make sure the Buffalo Sabers win a Stanley Cup. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.